When it comes to relationships, there are certain feminine qualities men love that go beyond surface-level attraction. These qualities tap into something deeper, creating a connection that feels both irresistible and lasting. From kindness and warmth to grace and emotional intelligence, these feminine traits men find irresistible speak to a man's core desires in a partner. But what exactly are these feminine qualities that men find so captivating? How do these feminine traits men like play a role in building a meaningful relationship? Whether you're curious about how to enhance your natural femininity or want to understand the feminine qualities in a woman that truly resonate with men, this exploration offers valuable insights. Discover the subtle yet powerful feminine qualities guys love, the ones that make a woman not only attractive but also deeply cherished. As we delve into these feminine traits men love, you'll gain a clearer understanding of how to embody these characteristics in a way that feels authentic and true to yourself. Ready to explore what makes these feminine traits men find irresistible so crucial in relationships? Let's dive into the fascinating world of femininity and see how these qualities can enhance your connections and bring out the best in both you and your partner. Number 1. Feminine energy. Loving and embracing your femininity is a powerful magnet for masculine energy. When you love being a woman, it radiates through everything you do. How you dress, how you speak, how you care for yourself, and even how you interact with others. Men, especially those with strong masculine traits, are naturally drawn to women who cherish and celebrate their femininity. They're captivated by a woman who doesn't just tolerate being a woman, but revels in it. Imagine walking into a room with confidence, wearing an outfit that makes you feel beautiful, and carrying yourself with a grace that speaks volumes without uttering a word. This is the essence of feminine energy, and it's irresistible. On the other hand, a woman who constantly complains about her role or resents the very qualities that make her feminine can quickly push away the very attention she desires. A masculine man is not likely to be attracted to a woman who sees herself as a victim simply because she's a woman or who harbors resentment towards her natural qualities. Feminine energy isn't about being weak or submissive. It's about confidence in your nature. It's about knowing how to use your softer, more persuasive qualities to create harmony and connection. Number 2, joyful receiving. Have you ever wondered why some women seem to effortlessly attract and maintain the attention of high-value men? The answer might surprise you. It's not about what you give, but rather how well you receive. Adara Obam, a woman known for her wisdom in relationships, recently shared a powerful insight that resonates deeply with many women. Joyful receiving is one of the most effective ways to increase feminine energy. Adara admits she has always been an overgiver, whether it's offering advice, giving gifts, or doing things for others. While this generosity brings her joy, she realized that in a romantic relationship, this tendency can sometimes shift her into a more masculine energy, which is often focused on giving and providing. But what if, instead of always giving, you allowed yourself to receive with grace and gratitude? Adara's journey teaches us an essential lesson. Feminine energy is naturally receptive. Just as the male and female bodies are designed to complement each other, so too are the energies. When a woman learns to receive graciously, she ignites the masculine energy in her partner, encouraging him to give, protect, and provide. This dynamic can create a powerful balance in relationships where both partners feel fulfilled and valued. But how can you embrace this concept of joyful receiving? It begins with a mindset shift. If you're naturally a giver, try reframing the act of receiving as a gift to the giver. By allowing others to give to you, you're not only honoring their masculine energy, but also affirming your own worth and femininity. Take a deep breath, smile, and simply say thank you without the need to reciprocate immediately. This comfort stems from a sense of self-worth, knowing that you deserve love, care, and attention. Seize the moment Savor the gesture and allow yourself to feel truly appreciated. Remember, the ability to receive joyfully is not about being passive or selfish. It's about cultivating a harmonious exchange of energy in your relationship. When you learn to receive better, you not only enhance your feminine energy, but also create space for your partner to step into his masculine role, strengthening the bond between you both. Number 3, gentleness, Houghtfulness. Imagine this. After a long, exhausting day at work, a man returns home. As he steps through the door, he's greeted by the warmth of a loving smile, the gentle touch of a hand on his shoulder, and the sight of a neat, tidy home. A glass of orange juice waits for him, refreshing and thoughtful. In that moment, all the stress of the day melts away. The soft embrace, the comforting words, these simple gestures make him feel cherished, valued, and at peace. Contrary to what some may believe, a man's life is not inherently easy. Many men carry heavy burdens, often feeling the pressure to provide for and protect their families. These challenges, while important for growth and maturity, can be overwhelming. Naturally, every man seeks a sanctuary, a place where he can find respite from the daily grind. This is where tenderness becomes crucial. By being tender, soft-hearted, and gentle with your man, you create that sanctuary for him. You become his oasis, his place of refuge. And as you cultivate this safe space, you'll find that he is drawn to you more deeply, appreciating the peace and comfort you bring into his life. Recognizing and appreciating each person's unique roles and responsibilities will promote more meaningful and effective contributions to the relationship. Instead of simply dividing tasks and responsibilities between one person and another, let's connect with empathy and sharing, thereby not only working together, but also harmonizing for each other's benefit. This deeper understanding enhances collaboration, creating a stronger, more united effort toward common goals. Number 4, allow him to lead. Imagine this scenario. You're in the early stages of dating someone and the relationship is blossoming. You've gone out for a few dinners, seen a couple of movies, and now he suggests a weekend getaway. He plans everything down to the last detail, where you'll stay, the activities you'll do, even the restaurants you'll visit. As he shares the itinerary, you feel a mix of emotions, excitement, but also a slight hesitation. Allowing a man to lead in a relationship is a concept that often raises questions. Some women worry it might mean losing their voice or becoming submissive in a way that feels uncomfortable. But here's the truth. Letting a man lead doesn't mean you surrender your identity, opinions, or intelligence. It means creating a dynamic where he feels empowered to step into his role with confidence, knowing you support him. Many women desire a man who takes charge, someone who plans dates, decides where to eat, takes the initiative for the first kiss, and ultimately, who is ready to propose marriage. But to foster that kind of leadership, there needs to be space for him to step into it. This doesn't mean giving up your preferences or ideas. It simply means allowing flexibility and cooperation to play a role in how decisions are made. Of course, the idea of letting a man lead might make some women wince, especially in a culture that often equates leadership with dominance. But true, healthy leadership in a relationship is about partnership. A godly, self-aware man doesn't lead to dominate. He leads to protect, provide, and cherish. He values your input and seeks to make decisions that honor both your needs and his. This kind of leadership is not about control, but about love, sacrificial, selfless love. The beauty of this approach lies in its balance. Just as you respect his leadership, he should equally respect your insights, preferences, and boundaries. This mutual respect fosters a relationship dynamic that is both strong and nurturing. Number 5, be soft-spoken. Speaking softly, calmly, and with intention is an art that can transform your relationship. In a world where being loud is often mistaken for being strong, the power of a soft-spoken approach is frequently underestimated. But here's the truth. A self-respecting man is far more likely to be drawn to a woman who communicates with grace and poise, rather than one who resorts to shouting or aggressive tones. Being soft-spoken doesn't mean being a pushover or stifling your opinions. It means delivering your thoughts in a way that invites conversation rather than confrontation. When you speak gently, you create an environment where your partner feels safe to open up, to listen, and to connect on a deeper level. Your calm demeanor signals that you're in control of your emotions, which is not only attractive, but also builds trust in the relationship. How many times have you felt heard during a loud argument? Probably not often. On the other hand, when discussions are approached with a soft tone, both parties are more likely to feel understood and respected. This approach not only diffuses tension, but also fosters a deeper emotional connection. Imagine this. A friend calls asking, "What are you doing?" The tone is demanding, almost like you owe an explanation. It feels intrusive, right? Now, if the same question is asked with warmth and curiosity, "Hey, what are you up to?" Suddenly the conversation opens up. You're more inclined to share, to engage. This subtle difference in approach is a perfect example of how persuasion, rooted in feminine energy, can create a much more positive outcome. Men in particular respond well to a softer, more inviting communication style. When you approach a man with an energy that feels like an attack or an interrogation, his natural response might be to shut down or become defensive. It's not about what you're asking, it's how you're asking it. Think about Blake Lively, for example. She's known for her soft-spoken nature, and it's a quality that both men and women find captivating. You don't need to adopt her accent, but imagine how differently conversations could unfold if you embraced a similar calm and collected approach. Speaking softly isn't just about volume, it's about being measured and thoughtful in your communication. Moreover, being soft-spoken aligns perfectly with open-mindedness and open-heartedness, two traits that are incredibly attractive in any relationship. When you speak gently, you naturally encourage a more cooperative and flexible dynamic. You're more likely to listen actively, ask thoughtful questions, and avoid being needlessly defensive. This doesn't mean compromising your values, but rather, it means being receptive and willing to engage in meaningful dialogue. So how can you start practicing this today? The next time you feel the urge to raise your voice, take a deep breath and consciously choose to lower your tone. Notice how your partner's response shifts when you approach the conversation with calmness and care. It's a simple change, but one that can have a profound impact on your relationship. In essence, being soft-spoken is not about silence, but about the power of gentle communication. It's about creating an atmosphere where love and understanding can flourish. And as you continue to cultivate this quality, you'll find that your relationship not only becomes more peaceful, but also more deeply connected. Number 6, feminine clothing and body language. When it comes to feminine habits that men find extremely attractive, your style of dress and body language play an important role. Consider the power of contrast and polarity in creating magnetic attraction. When you dress in a way that emphasizes your femininity, you're not just putting on clothes, you're making a statement. Opt for dresses, flowing skirts, or styles that enhance your natural curves. These pieces not only highlight your femininity, but also create a visual contrast that draws men in. Colors like red or pink are particularly effective, as studies have shown that these hues evoke feelings of warmth, passion, and desire. Even something as simple as the way you style your hair can make a significant difference. Longer, flowing hair is often perceived as more feminine and can add to that magnetic allure. But remember, it's not just about the clothes. Your body language speaks volumes, often more than the words you say. Imagine yourself as the ocean, fluid, graceful, and ever-moving. This is the essence of feminine energy, which contrasts beautifully with the solid, unyielding rock of masculinity. How you carry yourself, the way you move, and even the subtle gestures you make can create an irresistible attraction. Are you embracing this flow in your interactions, or are you holding back, stiffening under the weight of expectations? By embodying this natural rhythm, you not only boost your confidence, but also draw others in, creating a dynamic that keeps the passion alive. Confidence is a key element here. When you feel good about what you're wearing, it naturally shows in the way you carry yourself. Wearing clothes that highlight your curves and make you feel sexy can have a profound impact on your self-esteem. The same goes for wearing a fragrance you love. The right scent can make you feel irresistible and add an extra layer of allure. Science backs this up. Studies have shown that certain fragrances can boost mood and even enhance romantic attraction. So when you dress in a way that makes you feel confident and sexy, you're not just preparing for the outside world, you're nurturing your inner world too. So, are you ready to embrace the power of feminine dress and body language? Remember, attraction isn't just about how you look, it's about how you make someone feel. And when you harness the power of your appearance and movements, you're not just dressing up, you're captivating, intriguing, and leaving a lasting impression. Number 7, self-care. Let's talk about self-care, a practice that serves as the cornerstone of truly embracing your feminine energy. When you take the time to pamper your skin, choose outfits that highlight your natural beauty, and wear a fragrance that makes you feel radiant, you're doing more than just following a routine. You're making an investment in yourself, and this investment doesn't just make you feel good, it influences how others perceive you. This is something Sheila Blake, a well-known relationship expert, calls the foundation of feminine presence. When you feel good about yourself, you naturally relax, allowing your true feminine energy to shine through. Sheila shares, "I'm extremely feminine by nature. I adore everything about being a woman. I'm driven by my emotions. I dress in ways that feel authentic to me, and I love every part of myself that contributes to my feminine appearance." She emphasizes the importance of nurturing that feminine energy by taking care of yourself, whether it's through regular manicures, pedicures, massages, or even just setting aside time for a girl's day out. But what if you're a woman juggling multiple responsibilities? Perhaps you're thinking, I have kids, a full-time job. Where do I find the time for self-care? The truth is, you have to make time. Masculine men, in particular, are naturally drawn to women who take care of themselves both physically and emotionally. They appreciate a woman who values her own well-being because it signifies that she can also nurture a healthy relationship. Self-care goes beyond just looking good. It's about maintaining your mental, emotional, and spiritual health. If you're not taking care of yourself on all levels, how can you expect to show up as the best version of yourself in a relationship? You might find yourself too exhausted to put effort into your appearance or too drained to exude the positive, patient energy that is so attractive to men. Consider this. If you don't recharge, you won't have the energy to engage in a relationship meaningfully. So what's the solution? You need to create a structure that allows for me time. Take inventory of your daily schedule and see where you can carve out moments for self-care. Even if it's just 15 minutes in the morning or an hour on the weekend, these small investments add up. Remember, the most masculine men won't just appreciate your efforts, they'll support them. Number 8, shyness. The word demure might seem outdated, but it once carried a powerful compliment for women, one that speaks to a type of feminine allure often overlooked today. To be demure means to be reserved, modest, or shy rather than boastful or proud. While some might recoil at the idea, imagining it suggests a woman who is easily manipulated or dominated, the reality is quite different. In fact, masculine men are often drawn to women who embody demureness because it reflects a sense of innocence, which, in turn, inspires a protective instinct. Innocence, in this context, is not about naivety or a lack of strength. Rather, it's about purity, integrity, and a kind of inner serenity that is deeply attractive. Think of it as a quiet confidence, a subtle power that doesn't need to shout to be heard. This kind of innocence is far from weakness. It's a form of holiness, of being untainted by the harshness of the world, and it's something that many men find irresistible. Consider the character Bella Swan from the Twilight series. Often misunderstood, Bella is a prime example of the appeal of demureness. Her modesty, lack of sexual history, and willingness to be vulnerable make her deeply attractive to the male characters around her. She's shy, yet sweet, innocent, yet courageous. Her vulnerability doesn't make her weak, it makes her human. This example may seem simplistic, but it underscores a fundamental truth. Men are often captivated by a woman who embraces her demure side because it embodies vulnerability, humility, and innocence, qualities that evoke a sense of mystery and serenity. These are not traits of weakness, but of a deep, quiet strength that doesn't seek to dominate, but instead to complement. How can you embody a sense of quiet confidence and subtle power in your daily life? Imagine how these qualities might shift the dynamics in your relationships. What if, instead of feeling the need to assert yourself loudly, you allowed your inner serenity and modesty to speak for you? By embracing the demure aspects of your femininity, you not only stand out in a world that often values brashness over subtlety, but you also create an irresistible allure that draws the right kind of attention. After all, true strength doesn't need to announce itself, it's felt, deeply and unmistakably. Number 9, being selective. Being selective is an often overlooked but incredibly powerful feminine quality that can significantly impact how you are perceived in relationships. When a woman is selective, it sends a clear message. She has standards, she values herself, and she's not willing to settle for just anyone. This trait, whether consciously or unconsciously, is deeply attractive to men, especially those who possess strong masculine energy. It's often said that men are more driven by their desires, sometimes leading them to be less discerning about whom they choose to be with. On the other hand, women typically tend to be more reserved and thoughtful in their choices. While some might argue that this difference is due to societal conditioning, there's something deeper at play here that's worth exploring. The selective nature of femininity isn't just about playing hard to get. It's about having a strong sense of self-worth and knowing what you deserve. When a woman is selective, it's not because she wants to manipulate or play games. Rather, it's because she values quality over quantity. She's looking for a partner who meets her standards, who aligns with her values, and who brings something meaningful to the table. Let's consider the impact of this on how men perceive women. When a man sees that a woman is selective, meaning she doesn't just entertain any man who shows her attention, he recognizes that she's not easily won over. This is intriguing and signals to him that she is a woman of substance. It shows that she has good judgment, which can make her even more attractive to potential partners. So how does this play into the broader picture of feminine energy? It's all about balance. The selective woman isn't cold or unfeeling. She's warm, nurturing, and open, but only to those who have proven themselves worthy of her time and affection. This combination of openness and discernment is what makes a woman truly captivating to men who are looking for something real and lasting. Selectivity is not just a feminine trait. It's a powerful way to communicate your values. It's about knowing your worth and being willing to wait for someone who appreciates you for who you are. Being selective is not about playing games, but about protecting your heart and making sure that you only invest in someone who is truly worthy of your love and attention. Number 10, being open and receptive. Being open and receptive is one of the most alluring feminine qualities that men find irresistible in a woman. But what does it truly mean to be open and receptive? At its core, it's about embracing your feminine energy, allowing yourself to receive love, compliments, and the care that a masculine man naturally wants to provide. Many women today struggle with this concept. They've been conditioned to equate independence with strength and vulnerability with weakness. The result? A wall is built, one that says, I don't need anyone, I can do it all by myself. But this wall, meant to protect, often ends up isolating and burdening you, keeping your feminine energy from shining through. Let's talk about why being open and receptive is so vital. When you allow a man to do for you, whether it's something as simple as opening a door, giving a compliment, or taking care of something on your behalf, you're not just accepting help. You're allowing him to fulfill his natural role, to feel valued, and to express his love and care in a tangible way. This is crucial for a healthy, balanced relationship. A masculine man, by his very nature, wants to provide and protect. When you resist this, when you insist on carrying all the burdens yourself, you unintentionally push him away. You deprive him of the opportunity to pour into you, to support you, and to show his love through action. This doesn't just impact him, it also leaves you feeling exhausted, overwhelmed, and unsupported. Being receptive doesn't mean you're weak or dependent. It means you're strong enough to allow love in, to be vulnerable, and to trust that the right man will support you and cherish you. It means being open to the kind of partnership where you can relax into your feminine energy, knowing that you're safe, valued, and adored. If you're finding it difficult to be receptive, it might be time to explore what's holding you back. Is it past hurt? Fear of vulnerability? Whatever it is, healing is the key to unlocking your full feminine potential. This isn't just about attracting a man, it's about embracing your own feminine power and finding peace, joy, and fulfillment within yourself. Remember, this journey of becoming more open and receptive isn't just for the benefit of your relationships, it's for you. When you allow yourself to receive love and support, you create a life filled with ease, grace, and harmony. You radiate a feminine energy that draws in the right kind of people who uplift and empower you rather than drain you. Number 11, smile more. Negativity and femininity don't mix well, so let's talk about one simple yet powerful way to embrace your feminine energy: smiling more. Now I get it. The moment someone tells you to smile, you might feel a bit resistant. But hear me out. Smiling isn't just about pleasing others, it's about uplifting your own spirit, radiating positivity, and connecting with the world around you. There's a fascinating study that shows men find women more attractive when they smile. Why? Because a smile exudes warmth, approachability, and confidence, all traits deeply rooted in feminine energy. It's not just about flashing those pearly whites, it's about the energy you project when you do. A smile signals that you're at peace within yourself, that you're open to connection, and that you're comfortable in your own skin. But what's even more interesting is that the same study found that men, when not smiling, were often perceived as more attractive. Why? Because a neutral or serious expression can convey a sense of strength and mystery, qualities traditionally associated with masculine energy. This doesn't mean men shouldn't smile, but it highlights how different energies are communicated through subtle cues like facial expressions. The reality is, we all have both masculine and feminine energy within us, and we tap into these energies at different times depending on the situation. But to truly harness the power of your feminine energy, smiling is a potent tool. It not only makes you more attractive to men, but it also nurtures a positive mindset within yourself. Smiling becomes effortless when you're at peace with yourself, and this peace often comes from healing past wounds. If you find it hard to smile or stay positive, it might be a sign that there's some healing work to be done. At the root of most struggles with feminine energy lies unhealed emotional pain. Addressing these wounds will naturally make it easier to embrace positivity and let your feminine energy shine through. Being more positive, whether through smiling, your words, or your overall demeanor, is a feminine quality that draws men in. It's not about putting on a fake smile or pretending everything is perfect. It's about genuinely finding joy in the little things and allowing that joy to reflect in your interactions with others. So the next time you catch yourself frowning or feeling down, take a moment to smile. Not because someone told you to, but because it's a small yet powerful way to embrace your femininity. Try it and see the ripple effect it creates in your life. In conclusion, embracing these feminine qualities men love is about tapping into the natural grace, warmth, and kindness that define true femininity. From nurturing connections to embodying softness and understanding, these feminine qualities in a woman are what make her truly irresistible. When you cultivate these feminine traits men love, you create deeper, more meaningful relationships that stand the test of time. Remember, feminine traits men find irresistible aren't just about appearance, but about a genuine inner beauty that shines through in every interaction. If you enjoyed this video on feminine qualities guys love, please show your support by hitting the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the Stoic Goddess and share your thoughts in the comments below. Make sure to ring the notification bell so you never miss out on more fantastic videos. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you next time.